name's Alida Rojero, and I will be talking about the Javan rhinos today. Their scientific name is Rhinoceros endangered. The rhino is a dusky gray color and has a sole horn measuring 10 inches. So, in the picture on the right, you're able to see the horn. But yeah, it says it's measuring about 10 inches or less. The Javan rhino does have poor vision, and its surface has loose folds on it, which gives the impression of armor plating. The Javan rhino appearance is somewhat similar to closely related larger horned rhinoceros, but with a somewhat narrow head and fewer noticeable folds on its fur. But yeah, I really like this picture that I included because it really gives like a detailed description of like the appearance of the rhino. So what do Javan rhinos eat? The Javan rhino is a herbivore. It eats a large variety of plants, including roots, twigs, and fallen fruit. It likes plants that grow in bright areas such as woodland clearings and shrubland, which it grasps with its prehensile upper lip. The Javan rhino is the most adaptable feeder among all rhinos and lacks salt in its food, like its Sumerian rhino counterpart. So yeah, that's why they're always living like in the bushy areas and stuff, because they eat a lot of plants. So that's pretty much their main source of food. So where are they located and when did they become extinct? So currently, the national park in Indonesian island, um, it's the one that hosts a tiny number of Javan rhinos. The Javan rhinos has been extinct in the Vietnam's national park in October 2011 after poachers discovered the last person weapon. The Javan rhinos have shown preference for low-lying regions, inhabiting thick lowland rainforest, tall grass, and plentiful reed beds with large flood plains, ponds, or rainy regions filled with walls of water. So pretty much, there's only this park that has them. I can't pronounce its name, but it's the one on the right that starts with the U. But yeah, that's pretty much the only part that holds them. And as you can see, this is kind of like their environment that they like to live in, or usually you will see them at. So, how many rhinos are left? There's around 67 Javan rhinos. So, there's only these amount of rhinos that are known to actually exist in the country, which means that these are really, really endangered, and it's one of the most threatened large mammals. How I said earlier, they're limited to this one park, the UK National Park, in the extreme southeast tip of the Indonesian island. So how long do the Javan rhinos live for? They live between 30 to 40 years. And as you can see in the picture, that's pretty much the main reason why their life could be affected and ended shortly. But rhinos belong to a community of massive terrestrial animals, which is why they have been around for a long period of time. So their life expectancy is going to depend on a lot of things, like the environment in the wild. They're always affected by poaching and predators and hunting. So we're going to read later on, there's a lot of people who like to take their horn away, so that really affects them. So why are Javan rhinos endangered? So they are critically endangered since they were killed by trophy hunters during colonial times. Poaching remains a hazard as of today. The Vietnam War ruined most of the habitat for the Javan rhinos. The Javan rhinos are extremely vulnerable to extinction due to national catastrophes, habitat loss, diseases, poaching, potential inbreeding. For several years, the horns were trafficked in China, and in conventional medicine, they are respected for cure use. So, just as I was saying, there's a lot of people who like to take their horns away. You can see in the picture on the right. So, what can we do to save Javan rhinos? So, to reduce the risk of extinction of Javan rhinos located in the UK park, the park itself is actually taking more secure measures to make sure that they're being taken care of correctly and no one's like affecting them, like man-made threats. So yeah, that's what they're doing to help them out. Um, Also, effective protection of the world's only remaining Hawaiian rhino population is critical to ensuring the species survival. I find this really interesting because if there's only 67 left and we just get rid of all of them, we're never going to see them again. So it's really important to make sure that they're not being threatened and instead they keep reproducing. But yeah, this is just my credit slide. I hope you enjoyed my PowerPoint, and I hope you learned a lot about Hawaiian rhinos and you're encouraged to share the word about what they're doing to this type of species. And I hope you are um, encouraged to go out and help them as well. But yeah, thanks for watching.